Maya is a high school student who has been in love with a boy who also attends her school for a long time. Her friend encourages her to confess her feelings. Following her friend's advice, Maya tells the boy she likes him and asks if they can exchange numbers. However, he coldly rejects her and walks away. On the other hand, there's Sway, the most popular guy in school and a member of the track team, whom all the girls chase, especially Hanasaki, who is in love with him. Feeling sad, Maya goes to the library, where she discovers that the boy posted on social media that an ugly girl confessed to him. Disappointed, she criticizes him harshly. However, Sway, who was there on guard duty, overhears everything. Embarrassed, Maya apologizes, but Sway tells her it's okay to express what she feels. Maya then shares that she was rejected and now wishes she hadn't confessed her feelings. She realizes she was happier before because, even though her love was one-sided, just being in love made her excited and happy. Therefore, she is more certain that she doesn't need a boyfriend or a relationship, just a crush. Hearing this, Sway advises her to forget what the boy posted and not to be sad because she looks better when she smiles. Just then, several girls come looking for Sway, so Maya heads back to the classroom, where her friend Tezuka tells her he saw the boy's post and also advises her to forget about it. He is about to invite her out when her friend interrupts them. The next day, Sway meets Maya on the train and hears her say she would like to fall in love again, which embarrasses Maya. So she changes the subject and asks if he always takes the train at that time. He replies that he usually does. Sway mentions that she used to smile more, to which Maya responds that she used to have more fun but not anymore. Hearing this, Sway suggests that instead of looking for someone new to fall in love with, she should choose him as her new crush to help her forget the boy more quickly. This surprises Maya, but after much thought, she decides to accept. She prepares a list of things she does when she likes someone, like watching them during breaks and walking near them. The next day, Maya finds Sway in the library and tells him about the deal. When Sway reads the list, he agrees, so they both decide to treat it as a love game, and Maya promises not to fall in love with him seriously. The next day, Maya starts watching Sway at school. However, Sway also watches her. Later, Maya and Sway meet on the train, and due to a sudden movement, she ends up in his arms, which makes them both nervous. On their way home, Maya walks behind Sway, as she used to do with the boy, but Sway asks her to walk beside him. Sway notices something in Maya's hair and moves closer, which makes Maya nervous until she realizes it's a bug and screams, causing Sway to laugh. We also learn that Sway's parents divorced and his mother left the house, so Sway takes care of his sister when his father works. The next day, Maya finds Sway practicing for a race in the park. Before he sees her, she decides to leave to avoid interrupting his practice, but a dog barks at her, and Sway notices her presence. Maya apologizes for interrupting him, but he tells her not to worry as he was about to take a break. They talk, and Sway confesses that sometimes he feels scared before a competition but has never thought of giving up because he loves running. Sway then lays his head on her lap, which makes Maya so nervous that she pulls away. Sway tells her he will wait for her wounds to heal, something Maya doesn't understand. She asks why he offered to help her forget the boy when they are not even friends, and Sway responds that he did it because he understands how she feels. The next day, we find out that when Maya likes a boy, she tries his favorite foods or does the same activities he likes. So she goes for a run because Sway likes it, but she gets so exhausted that she can barely walk. When she arrives at school, it's hard for her to climb the stairs, and Tezuka helps her. They pass Sway's classroom, and remembering him makes Maya smile without realizing it. Tezuka asks if she likes Sway, but she quickly denies it. However, Tezuka doesn't believe her and becomes jealous. During recess, Maya tells the PE teacher she can't participate in class. She sees Sway playing soccer but can't see him well because of the crowd of girls, so she decides to go back to the classroom until a ball hits her and knocks her down. The boy who kicked the ball quickly apologizes, and Maya tries to get up but can't. Seeing this, Sway rushes to help and carries her out of the area, making Maya's heart race, while Hanasaki and Tezuka watch jealously. Sway helps Maya clean her wound, and the closeness makes her heart beat faster. She thanks him, and he gently dries her hands and carries her. Sway notices her leg is covered with bandages and asks how she got hurt. Maya explains she got injured while running. Sway asks why she went running, and she tells him it was to understand his likes better. However, Sway tells her not to do it again because she doesn't need to adjust to his likes and gently touches her cheek. At home, Maya can't stop thinking about what happened, blushing, and wonders if what she feels is love. However, she quickly reminds herself that Sway is only being nice to her to help her get over her heartbreak and that she shouldn't fall for him. Then Maya receives a message from Sway asking her to visit a temple with him over the weekend. Since Maya has difficulty climbing stairs, Sway holds her hand to help her, making her heart race so much that she almost forgets how to breathe. After praying at the temple, they talk while having drinks. He tells her he has a sister, and she takes out her phone to note it down. Sway then takes a sip of her drink, which makes her blush because it feels very intimate. They go to a store where Maya sees a pair of cute keychains but decides not to buy them because they are couple accessories. Minutes later, Maya and Sway go to the beach, where she gives him a bracelet and tells him to wear it in his races whenever he feels scared. Sway, in turn, gives her the keychain she saw at the store and asks her to remember him whenever she sees it. Happy, she smiles, and he delicately kisses her hand, captivating her heart. They walk back home holding hands, and at home, Sway is happy remembering Maya. The next day, Maya arrives at school cheerful until she runs into the boy who rejected her. He tells his friend that she's the ugly girl who confessed to him, making Maya sad. Just then, Sway arrives, scaring the boys away. During break, Maya's friend asks if she has a new crush because she looks very happy lately. Maya admits she does, but says it's someone she shouldn't like because he's very popular. Hearing this, her friend tells her that doesn't matter in love and advises her to confess. However, Maya remembers her promise to Sway not to fall in love with him, so she decides not to follow her friend's advice. In the library, Maya meets Sway, who offers to help her organize the books, but she declines. He asks why she's avoiding him, and she says it's better not to be seen together to avoid people thinking they have a relationship. At home, Sway can't stop thinking about what Maya said and feels sad because he really likes being with her and fears she might leave his life. In the classroom, Maya reviews her list when her friend tells her they need to go to the lab, so she puts the list away, but it falls out without her noticing. Maya starts crying because she realizes she has truly fallen in love with Sway and now doesn't know what to do since she fears he might reject her and distance himself if she confesses. The next day, Maya meets Sway, who notices she's still avoiding him and asks her not to ignore him. They are interrupted by Hanasaki, who asks Sway to meet her on the rooftop to tell him something important. Maya realizes Hanasaki is going to ask Sway to be her boyfriend. When Hanasaki leaves, Maya tells Sway they can end the game anytime and that he and Hanasaki would make a cute couple. So, she goes to clean up before she can respond. However, he follows her and, seeing that the faucet is soaking her, helps her turn it off. Even so, Maya ends up with her shirt drenched. Realizing that Maya's clothes are see-through, he turns around and lends her his jacket. Moments later, Maya encountered Tezuka, who, upon seeing her wearing Sway's jacket, became jealous and asked if she liked Sway. She denied it unconvincingly and tried to leave to avoid his questions. However, Tezuka stopped her, and just then, Sway arrived and freed her from Tezuka's grip. Tezuka angrily asked Sway if they were dating, to which Sway replied it was none of his business, prompting Tezuka to leave in a huff. At that moment, a girl informed Sway that Hanasaki was waiting for him on the rooftop. Maya handed back Sway's jacket and went to the lab, where she found her clean jacket with a note from Sway. Tezuka then appeared and showed her a list she had dropped. Seeing this, Maya begged him not to tell anyone and revealed it was all just a game where Sway was helping her heal her broken heart. Hearing this, Tezuka offered to help and asked her to play the game with him. Maya took this as a joke and decided to leave, but Tezuka stopped her and confessed he liked her. This surprised Maya, who told him she couldn't reciprocate his feelings and left. Meanwhile, Hanasaki also confessed to Sway that she liked him and asked him out. Later that night, Maya met with Chika, who asked if Sway was the guy she liked. Maya admitted it was true. Chika then explained that Tezuka was upset because he and Sway had been good friends in middle school. Tezuka had even convinced Sway to join the track team. However, when the coach saw that Sway was faster, he made Tezuka a reserve player and gave Sway his spot, causing Tezuka to end their friendship. The next day, Tezuka approached Sway, intending to annoy him by saying he had hugged Maya. This angered Sway, who warned Tezuka not to hurt Maya. Later, Sway met Maya and confessed he was jealous upon learning Tezuka had hugged her. Seconds later, Sway hugged Maya and kissed her, which left her blushing and surprised. He told her he hadn't agreed to date Hanasaki because of her and that he didn't want the game to end. However, upon hearing the word game, Maya thought everything Sway had done was just playing around and that he didn't really care for her, which made her sad. She told him being with him was painful. To make matters worse, a few girls from school saw them and started gossiping, prompting Maya to run away. Sway chased after her, but Maya didn't stop until she reached a street where a car was speeding toward her. Sway intervened, protecting her with his body from the accident, but he got injured and was taken to the hospital with a ligament injury in his knee. Saddened, Maya blamed herself for what happened, and her friend Chika comforted her. The next day, Maya heard that Sway wouldn't be able to compete in the next race due to his injury, so she went to the temple and prayed for his quick recovery. Sway started physical therapy, while Maya continued to visit the temple daily to pray for him. Days later, Maya talked with Tezuka, and they decided to remain friends. Sway, meanwhile, improved and was about to send Maya a message saying he missed her but remembered her words and refrained. However, upon leaving the hospital, he ran into her, and they talked. He told her he had recovered and would participate in the competition, asking her to come and watch him. Maya didn't respond and instead asked to end the game, saying her broken heart had healed. She thanked him for his help and said they didn't need to meet anymore, leaving him stunned. He asked if she was really okay, and Maya, with effort, said yes and walked away, breaking both their hearts. The next day, Sway returned to school and trained hard for the competition. Tezuka, seeing this, acknowledged Sway's discipline and agreed he deserved to be on the team. However, on the day of the championship, a photo of Sway hugging Maya went viral in the school, and hateful comments started flooding in, saying Maya wasn't pretty enough to be with Sway. This made her feel awful, both for herself and the hurtful things people were saying about Sway. Tezuka called her, saying not to worry about Sway, as he was okay, though Tezuka doubted Sway would win the race given the distraction. Tezuka sent her a video of Sway, and upon watching it, Maya decided to go support him. She ran with all her might and, upon arriving, called out his name to cheer him on. Instantly, everyone turned to see her and recognized her as the girl from the photo, starting to speak ill of her again. But Maya chose to ignore them and continued cheering for Sway, which made him happy. Hanasaki and the rest of the school joined in, including Tezuka. The race started, and Sway ran with all his strength but didn't manage to win. After the competition, Sway asked Tezuka where Maya was, and he told him she had left. Sway then ran to find her, reminiscing about their moments together until he finally found her in the library. Seeing him, Maya was surprised and asked why he was there. Hugging her, Sway confessed he had been in love with her for a long time. When she had liked someone else, he already had feelings for her and thus understood unrequited love well. This confession left Maya astonished, especially when Sway said he didn't want to be apart from her because he liked her very much and asked her to be his girlfriend. Overjoyed, Maya confessed she liked him too, and they sealed their love with a sweet kiss, concluding their story.